Oh yeah. Feels good.
Hey yo, what's up, good people? It's your girl Songbird.
It's Dante Black.
And we're back for another episode of your favorite internet show. Go on and tell them what it is.
This is Polar Opposite, the Melanin edition.
For those who didn't understand his weak Jamaican accent, that's Polar Opposites, the Melanin edition. So, as we always say, if this is your first time tuning in, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you're notified every time a new episode of Polar Opposites pops up. Just hit it one time. Don't hit it twice. Hit it one time so that you're notified when every episode comes up, even sometimes the ones on Saturdays. Don't hit it twice because they'll only tell you sometimes. You don't want to just sometimes be informed. You want to always be informed. If we're our returning opposite fam.
What they do?
What's up, guys? Alright, so as usual, we both apparently have seen the same things on the internet lately. Yes. And so we found a video of this dude from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. His name is Marcus, and he sometimes dates Brooke Valentine. I think they're engaged now. I don't know. I don't keep up with what they're doing now. I know on the show they got engaged, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. And he made this unusual remark on Instagram. So, let's give a listen, shall we?
Oh man, no real man want no woman that's 100% independent. You know it's cool to be self-sufficient. It's cool to be able to get out here and do your thing and handle your business if you need to, but all that 100% independent, I don't need no nothing type attitude. Listen, I ain't gonna get you nowhere with us, okay? Not no real man, because part of the reason we was even put on earth is to protect and provide. If you don't need me to do none of that, what you want me for? So late.
So, you seem to be a little human about this.
I'm gonna let you start. No. I'm gonna go ahead.
Ladies first.
Then go ahead, sir.
Exactly. So, no, you go ahead.
No, go. I wanted y'all to get y'all.
No, I want to hear what you have to say, please.
You don't want to hear what I got to say?
No, let's hear it. Let's do it.
Okay. All right, people. Disclaimer. This is going to be very disrespectful. This is going to be rude. If I say bitch, hoe, or any other term, just know I mean that out of love. I don't mean it in the contents that you're going to take it in.
You have been warned. Go.
If you continue to watch, you consent to everything I'm about to say, and you need not be upset. So you have the opportunity to not watch right now. I'll give you a few moments to get your shit together.
I don't need a few moments. I got a few moments. Go.
First off, I understand exactly where the brother is coming from. Most men do understand exactly what he's saying. But it's always them ignorant as stupid thinking females that always act like what he's saying is completely irrelevant and that he's making this shit up. He's not making this shit up. See, what y'all have to understand, and I've said this multiple times in our videos, y'all always talk about an independent woman. There is no fucking such thing as anybody that's independent. Understand that. That is a stupid word made up and used by primarily our people. Primarily. Independent means you stand alone with no type of support, meaning you don't get anything from anywhere. So if you're so-called independent, but you work for somebody, you do not depend on them to have a job? A fucking tree. Hell, we ain't even got to go to a tree. A blade of grass is not even independent upon itself, even though it grows outside, because it depends on the soil, it depends on rain, and it depends on the sun. So nature in itself isn't even independent. But you niggas walk around talk about you're independent, especially y'all females. Y'all stay with that, I'm independent, but then I'm late for work. I gotta go to work. Well, if you independent, then you should already have money. It should just be thrusted upon you, and it should already be in your pockets. If you're independent, you shouldn't have to go to nobody's job to work. So that right there, I just want to clear that part up. Now, when he's talking about being a provider and a protector and all of that other stuff. This is what he's talking about is the way things used to be within our community. I can't speak for no other race because I'm no other race other than my race. Now, before y'all females took on this feminine fight that had absolutely nothing to do with y'all, our households were not divided. Females knew what their role was. The man knew what his role was. They knew that they were equals. They didn't say, oh, you're better than me or I'm better than you.
I don't think it was that. Well, yes, we were equals, but we felt like we were equals. That's the thing about it.
And you were treated as you were an equal
Yeah.
until you guys decided, not you individually, but until the black woman decided to pick up a fight to help out the white woman and then take their problems on as if it was your own. And that is completely stupid. Now, what he said has a lot of sense to it. Now, understand this. And I'm going to get on these females. I'm going to get on these females real soon. What he said, and I want y'all to understand this, is absolutely true. Everything he said is absolutely true. There's no type of fiction to it. There's no type of fiction to it. Let's get on the first female. I don't know this female. I heard she was from one of these reality shows. Right? You, my dear, are the dumbest bitch on the panel. By far.
Who is that? Are you talking about Adrian?
Whoever this, I'm going from right to left. I'm starting
that's
there.
Adrian
Because the twin is on the end.
Yeah, Adrian was a part of 3LW.
Okay.
She dated Rob Kardashian, all this stuff.
Yeah, that means your track record is fucked up because nobody rocked 3LW, but and then Rob Kardashian, whatever. So, you, miss, you're the dumbest on the fucking panel. I don't know, maybe you was a guest or whatever case may
No,
be.
she's actually one of the hosts. All four of them are the hosts. There's Tamara.
Okay, well, I'm trying to get to these people.
Go ahead.
So
go ahead and
before I get to them, I have a huge problem with these all female panel shows because they all operate around the same idiotic thought, and there's nobody on that panel that ever gives a difference of opinion. Now, I don't have a problem with females supporting other females, and I have no problem with them bigging up other females and telling them that, hey, girl, girl power and all. I have no problem with that. But I do understand, and I've seen that tons of shows that Vivica got a show, and that's all they do is they follow behind each other. Nobody is adult enough on these shows to stand up and be like, okay, you know what? I see that side. So, let me play devil's advocate. Let me go ahead and say this, that. No, the guy, he has some points. He is this. No, they were straight bashing him, so to speak, because that's the word you guys would use. So that's why I'm using it. I don't think you guys bashed him. I just think you guys was spoken like for uneducated females.
Well, I will say I can understand where they're coming from. They're saying that, oh, you want me to not work and solely financially
depend on you. He didn't say that. He never said that.
I understand that, but I'm saying I just understand.
Don't put words in people's mouth. Don't give people words. Stop hearing stuff that people are not saying. That's the problem that I have with a lot of y'all females, especially that show. They hearing shit that's not said. And that's the issue here. You guys hearing shit that he never said, and then you portray it. Hold on. Then you portray it to your audience as if he said that, and then the idiots in the audience, they actually agree with that shit, which is stupid, which is completely stupid. So now let me go through my line. Okay, so now you the idiot on the right. So let me start this. First off, I don't know who the hell gonna take you serious ever because just because it's a lot of people out there married them. Hell, Ike and Tina was married. And what the fuck does that mean? Bill Cosby is married. His ass in jail. What the fuck does that mean?
What?
Marriage means absolutely nothing.
Apparently there are people marrying people who are in jail and abusive. That's what
okay, but you made the comment she's married because that actually is going to mean something.
Well, somebody took it serious.
Again, there's tons of people who, whatever. So anyway, lady, you're stupid. I heard your point of view. That is completely stupid. You want to sit out here and you want to talk about how females they independent and they bosses and all this. If I'm not mistaken, didn't your partner to the right of you state that you don't have a car, but that you independent? How the fuck are you independent? Bitch, you depend on Uber. You depend on Lyft. You depend on taxis. taxis. You depend on other forms of transportation to get you around. So you're not even independent in your own transportation system. So how are you a boss bitch? How are you boss anything? Like, you need to really reevaluate your life altogether. Because if your claim to fame is 3LW and Rob Kardashian, bye bitch. Next.
She's a cheetah girl too.
I don't give a fuck about it. Who knows about cheetah girls?
I do. Plenty of people know about the cheetah girls.
You're different. Whatever. So now we go to the next one. My sister. Yes, you. I like your work. I like everything until you got to this show. Not you. The one that said whatever. I like everything she was doing. I think she's funny. I think she's talented. I also see, and it's sad that she's trying to whiten up to get some of this crossover white money, because if you follow her career and you look at the works that she's done, she's been in somewhat, she kind of keeps it real. And even when you hear like in her interviews and how she talk and the people that's close to her and all that other stuff, you have whitened up a lot. And it even shows in the hair that you use, your weave that you use, and how you try to talk and be so uppity, but you can still hear that ghetto undertone in you. Yeah, you trying to get that white money. I understand, but sister, don't sell out. Don't sell out. Stay true to yourself. Maybe you can be that true voice on that show, because there is none. Obviously, it's not. Because your sister at the other end, she all fucked up, and I'm coming for her in a few seconds. Now, Asian chick, you, further, when it's dealing with our race, and it's dealing with our community, you have nothing to say, period. Because I watch that show time and time again, and all you do is agree with the fuck everybody else say. Your mama sit there and she sit in the audience every show you have, every single show you have, and she makes sure you represent Asian people, y'all culture, the way it should be represented. And if I'm not mistaken, didn't you say, or wasn't it an issue where you dated a black guy, or you dated somebody outside of your race, but you told them that you don't want kids? But that's not true, because I also heard it was either an interview or it was something you was on and you said you did want kids. So the question I need to ask to you is, you was dating this black guy. Did your mama or your dad tell you to not have kids outside of your race? Because in your race, that's what they tell you.
A white man.
Yeah, well, he was a white man. It doesn't matter. You said you want kids, but if it ain't gonna be from an Asian person, then that's why you coming out. So, to me, your opinion is biased. So you need not speak on subjects like this if you're gonna have that bias of opinion, because you can't even control your own life. Your mama sit right there in the audience. So your agreeing with everybody on the panel shows that you don't even have a mind of your own.
Ooh, okay.
Now, it's twin you.
Tamara.
I don't care. Twin you. Loved you and sister. Loved you, sister. Loved everything that y'all did. Didn't have a problem when you married your white man. Didn't have a problem with that at all. But
where are you going with this? I'm
getting to it, if you let me get there. So you made a comment that your husband basically is okay with you being the breadwinner in the family. Your husband has basically accepted the bitch role. This is what you said in so many words. You can listen to it. That's what she said. And then you go and you marry this guy that's accepting the bitch role, but then you say he's the protector of the house. Make that make sense. If he's going to take the feminine energy role, who in the fuck or how in the fuck is he going to protect? Because the way you made it seem like is if he's replaceable. And this is about what she said. Now you can look dumbfounded all you want. This is what she said in her words.
That's what I'm saying. Just because somebody else is the breadwinner in the family doesn't necessarily mean that they're taking on the bitch role. Because if you are a family...
Okay, I'm talking about from a man perspective, man to man. That's why I said bitch, man to man. You can look too literal into it. It's just man to man. He's taking on the female role. Okay? So now, you went over there, and you know you're not going to find no... Okay, I'm going to put it this way. You went and got you a white man. Happy for you. Stay with your white man. But understand this. From a brother standpoint, you know that shit wouldn't fly with a black dude. how you punking him and how the shit, how you coming across with him, it ain't gonna fly with no black dude. That's why you're not with a black dude. Understand that. See, when a lot of these sisters, they leave our race, they leave our race to go be with white men that they can walk all over. That's exactly what it is. And in this situation, because basically she made it seem, and these are her words, that she said, and y'all can go back and listen to them, she made it seem like it's either I'm gonna run this relationship or you can get the fuck out. Now, I could be wrong, but I heard it just like everybody else heard it, and that's how she made it seem. And then the Asian girl even confirmed, oh, when I came over there, he's the protector of the house and all this other stuff. How? Just how the fuck is he the protector of the house? You made it seem like the nigga don't work. Now, I'm pretty sure he probably do, and I'm pretty sure he probably got business and all this. I'm understand. But that's not the image y'all portrayed of this man on TV. And that's my issue with a lot of these female panels. You guys be so quick to run girl power, but y'all don't, if y'all was serious about girl power, y'all would tell females the absolute truth to better themselves. Not tell them to be independent, you don't need a man, to my it's more of a want. Think about this. When a guy tell you, listen, little mama, I want you. What's the first thing come to your mind? Damn, sex is all you want. All you want. This all you want. So you sit here, you telling guys that you're a want and not a need. That's the ignorant shit I'm talking about. That's the ignorant shit I'm talking about. Because if a guy tell you he a want, the first thing y'all gonna tell that female, girl, don't go talk to him. All he want is one thing. You can find somebody better. So what's the double standard on that? Why is it okay to tell a guy that you're a want, not a need? But if we tell you you're a want, not a need, oh, we wrong. We chauvinistic. We all this kind of negative shit. It's not, I mean, it's the same thing, is it not the same thing for you guys? That's all I'm saying. Like, y'all can't come at this man and think that it's okay just because y'all have a larger platform. And for this show to be called The Real, all four of y'all hoes is fake as fuck. And that's what I got to say on that.
Alright, so what's you guys' take on this? Make sure you leave us a comment down below and let us know what you think. And we'll see you next episode. Songbird.
Dante Black.
Chill to the next episode.